Yeah, everybody, Bugsy Prime is here, and I got something to say. But let's get to it, shall we? Because there's a lot of bullshit, hypocrisy, and a lot of hickory dickory dockery, which I will not get into.
I both know it is a helpless fight. They. Why? Just tell me why, spy. Why? What? You know why. Why did you betray us? Why did you join the.
Okay, Demoman, can I talk about this for a minute? Because I need to say this. I need to fucking say this. Yeah, now care about Spy and his betraying ways. Where was this when this man? Where was this? Like 3 years ago, when this man literally was out here making his own faction and going after fucking Medic, and Medic was trying to warn your dumbass. And then you just straight up went into Titan mode, and then that shit happened. And let's not even talk about the shit that happened in Luminaria. The less said about that, the better off we'll all be. But Jesus, you know what's wrong with you? You know what's really wrong with you? You take forever to act. If if I was you, if Spy was doing all this shit, he would have been dead if I had control. If the red team I know would never do the shit that y'all do. But I say if I had a team like the red team, Spy would have already died by me. I'd have made an example of him. That motherfucker would be that motherfucker like Spy's head would be on a literal pike. Just to show how it would be if motherfuckers actually portrayed him the way Spy did. See, you know, there is some truth to what Spy's about to say here, but it's undercut with how that motherfucker likes to lie under his teeth every goddamn day. But hold on, folks. I gotta pause for a split second. You know the difference between my crew and yours? In my crew, there's unity. And even though Rance is a horny, horny, horny son of a bitch, even he knew that. Even he knows that. You guys don't have unity. Y'all blame Scout for the longest time. Yes, Scout was a fuck up. There's no denying that. But none of you ever tried to help him. Make him understand that his stupid ways he shouldn't be doing that shit. I felt like the moment you guys made Yugdomania was the moment you lost. But now let's get to the point.
In cause. I want my safety and power. You don't know that, spy! The Federation must be defeated! They are too corrupt! They desire too much power! Can't you see the harm they bring? We must defeat them! What government isn't corrupt? What government doesn't want more power? I want us to be on. Oh, why? Why did you betray us? Why did you join the Federation? Isn't it obvious? Or are you blind in both eyes? You do not deserve to be leader. You had failed us countless times. Not kept everyone in line. And look at us now. Soldier and me. You.
Okay, first off, motherfucker, you betrayed people on the first thing smoking, so don't give me that shit, Spy. Don't you dare lie in Demoman's face. You were planning to fucking split the moment you touch some of them Jorian goodies. And trust me, a Chaos Lord like me understands what Jorian goodies can do to a man. I trust me. I know that more better than you, but I know how to control myself. You literally just betrayed them for a little bit of for a little bit of drying and gooding on the side, man. That's what you did. Then you made Mahoshi cry on some dumb shit because y'all could not take out Seto. Not like I would want. Not like I'd ever actually let you guys take out Seto. Yeah, I would have probably. As much as let me admit this, it was I was probably gonna save Seto if anything really fucked up happened to her. It never came about because Seto always had backup plans on top of backup plans. But there was a point where I would have probably just swallowed my pride and helped her out, but it never came down to that, and I'm kind of glad it didn't. Because then I'd have to admit to a lot. I'd have to admit to myself stuff I wasn't ready to admit. But things are better now, I guess. Um, you know, you know, I'm not gonna say what's better now, but yeah, Seto's living in the condo with me. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. All right, all right. Let's keep going. But but I will say, the fact that you focus on Seto solely while everything else was going to shit just really shows how much of a fucking actual bad leader you actually are, Demoman. But Spy don't got no room to talk because he betrayed you several different times for booty. And for power, but mostly for booty at that point. And he's saying, like, Devilman hoarded leadership, Spy. But if he would have gave Heavy even a little bit of that power, how we know that motherfucker would have turned into Scar down the line? Because he did. And if you remember, look how that turned out. Yeah, Devilman is not a perfect leader. Trust me. I run circles around that motherfucker every day. When I'm in the Middleman Institute, I run that place like a tight ass ship. Something I know Demoman knows nothing about, but that's the thing. I know how to motivate. I know how to motivate my freaking the people that work with me. I know how to actually get the results I want and help them out any way I know how. You? No, Demoman, you don't know how to do none. You don't know how to do any of that. You focused on one enemy for so long, and then you just went corrupt like the Titans. And yeah, you're cognizant and cool about it now. But how long is that gonna take before the Titans take you over and make you their little biatch while you're in the pumpkin biatch? How long will that be? Because obviously you're addicted to the power. Yeah, you're good now. But that goodness can only last so long, basically. So, you can say that, oh, you're doing this, and trust me, I hate the Federation too. I'm not fucking signed with them. They took away my brother, and I had to go into me and Genesis had to go into the Chaos Gutters to go get him. Which we could have died from that, actually. But I hate Spy because that's all he knows how to do. Betray. Backstabbing is his forte. But betraying the people he should be helping is what he's doing. Saying that Heavy should have got it is so stupid. I'm not even gonna say it. I think it was dumb. That's why at this point we had so many fucking red team clones. I didn't know who was who. Me and Mario were sitting there going, is that the real Heavy or is that a clone? We were confused. It was like the clone saga all over again. Without any Ben Riley. Or any dumb, oh, the Jackal was Norman Osborn the whole entire time. Don't even get me fucking started on that. Don't get me started on the clones conspiracy when freaking Ben Riley was the Jackal for a minute. That, oh man, me and the boss probably going to talk about that one of these days. I hated that. I hated Ben Riley being a villain, but we don't got time for that. Back to the French trader. Nicole actually came to me one day, and she said, the French in our universe do not claim you because you prove that you're not even a Frenchman. You're a weak motherfucker. And I looked at Nicole for a minute. I was like, God damn. Then I said some French shit, but y'all don't need to know what I said. Y'all don't need to know what I said. Some things you don't need to know what this Chaos Lord be yapping about.
You continue to fight against the Federation, yet you and I both know it is a helpless fight. They will win, and I will not be a part of you, or this dying cause. I want my safety and power. You don't know that, Spy! The Federation must be defeated! They are too corrupt! They desire too much power! Can't you see the harm they bring? We must...
Who's another person in this room that has dealt with Nod and the Federation, and also leaked the fact that Zachary Hudson and Kane were not only in cahoots, but were also getting down, and somehow I don't know how I was able to find this out, but somehow they were playing Big Pimpin'. Don't ask me how I know that. Don't ask me how I fucking know that. I was deep. I was deep and Nod and fucking the Federation's files, and I found that shit. I was like, the fuck am I looking at? Oh god. That was like a fucking, that was a sex tape. That was a sex tape, everybody. I saw things no Chaos Lord should ever see in polite company at all. God. Fuck, it was bad. It was bad. But my trauma aside for a moment. Ew. It was so gross. It was so gross. It was just so skin flapping together. It was like watching a very old turkey fuck a very old chicken. Just skin on skin, folks. Skin on skin. Dear God.
Must defeat them. What government isn't corrupt? What government doesn't want more
True.
power? I want us to be on the winning side, not just for my
But that's
sake,
still
but
wrong.
for our friends. Is it worth throwing
don't
away
care-
your own virtues and what you believe in, or is it only power that you seek, just as the Federation? We might lose yet.
First of all, Spy, you don't care about nobody but yourself. Stop pretending like you do. Because I got this rocket launcher right here, and I could just do something like this, or 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 this, or this, or this. Or this. Anyways, like I said. Like I said, stop acting like you care about any of this. You about to run, like, Spy, you about to run to the winning side because that's what bitches like you do. You don't fight for a cause. You run to the winning side because it's convenient. You run to the winning side because it's easier for worms like you to hide. And then when you actually get beaten, like every other time, you're like, no, stop, please. You're worse than Starscream. Because at least Starscream owns his shit. And if he's gonna die, he's gonna, like, at least try and look less cowardly. You? Bitch to the very end. bitch to the very end. That's what you are. But I digress. Let's keep going with a little bit of the Skinamarink.
But I will be damned if I just do nothing as the Federation has their way. People deserve to be free and to make their own choice, not be forced into a totalitarian superpower. You can justify the Federation as you wish, but I can truly see what they are, and I will not allow them to take over everything.
See, I would probably believe this if I hadn't seen you fuck up so many times. How many times was the Federation actually attacking while you were chasing down Seto? How many times did someone actually need your help, but you gave in to the Titans because it was easy? How many times have you done this song and dance where you're good and then you just literally end up going, haha, bitch, the Titans flow in me. And their hot demon gel flows in me too, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't trust you. I'm actually surprised you're still around. I think the last time I fought, like, a few times I actually fought you. Didn't I cut off your leg? I did cut off your leg, I believe. Probably grew it back. You probably grew it back, with the medic. Still got that leg, though. It's in here somewhere. I was gonna put it on the wall, but then it just seemed kind of unseemly for me to just have, like, a leg in the living room / den. Yeah, this is a den. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's actually a den. Just wanted to say that.
Everything, not without fighting. And if I am to die, so be it. At least I didn't betray our friends and sell myself out for my own self-interest and for false power.
Hypocrite!
You say this, but
Hypocrite!
You will so willing lead
Hypocrite!
them down a path of death and get them all killed where I wish to save them all. If anyone is a selfish monster, it is you, Demoman. You always have been, always hogging the title and leadership of the Red Team, even from Heavy. In the end, you are no.
No. It's not just him. It's you too. Yes. And don't even say he hogged it from Heavy. Heavy turned into a fucking psychopath when he didn't get it. That motherfucker turned into a fucking psychopath. Every subsequent Heavy had something wrong with them because they kept getting cloned and weird shit kept happening. So don't put that on Demoman solely, because you have some fucking blood on your hands too. You have committed some sins yourself. Don't fucking sit here, Spy, and say that it's all Demoman's fault, because it's your fault too. Half of the time you went along with some of Demoman's more fucked up tendencies. May I talk about the Bible Black incident where you literally just went along with everything he did? No? Man, and can I just say, when you had that Jorian girlfriend and literally she betrayed your dumbass? And you became a cuck? And various other things I can't say on YouTube? Or shall I regale you about all the times you screamed like a bitch when you died? I could go on and on and on and on, you supposed Frenchman. I could go on. But I won't. But know this. If you or any of the red team do any fuck shit, there ain't gonna be any, oh, Bugsy's not gonna be there. No, I'm gonna be there. And it's gonna be it's gonna be old school Assassin's Creed up in this bitch. It's gonna be Brotherhood up in this bitch. And I don't think I don't think any of you are ready for that. You guys are like, no, I like Altair. No, I like Enzio, motherfucker. I like Enzio.
different from me or the Federation. I'm nothing like you or them, spy. I would never betray my friends. You are hurting so many people, and I only wish for it to stop. So
bullshit! You have betrayed more people than I can even count on one finger. You have literally done so many horrible, despicable, deplorable things, and you have the audacity, the nerve, the veritable gall to sit here and say you didn't hurt your friends. You hurt them so many times. And I ain't even gonna talk about what you did, Luminary, you son of a bitch. Sitting there and lying to me with your one eye. You know, the damage from my universe was a lot more fucking respectable. You and the rest of the red team are a bunch of fucking just villains that keep coming back because no, the role players took the spotlight from you guys. But like literally, you guys always, you guys are always up to something. You should have never had Yogdomania. Yogdomania should have never belonged to you. You should have never made it. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Thinking about something, bud? Shut up, Maru. Thinking about last night there, bro? I hate you, Maru. Why are you even here? Raiding your fridge. Is Har here too? Yeah. God damn it, Har. When did you guys get in here? Boom. About the beginning of this video, but we wanted you to kind of just do your thing while we raided your fridge for some more goosters. You better stay away from my goddamn. You better stay away from my goddamn chili cheese curds. Man, what? Man, they're cold. I was gonna heat them back up. I got a freaking oven. I got an oven. I was gonna heat them up. Man, you better be sharing. Man, you guys got food back at your houses. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, I'm just saying. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Har. You got your own food. And so do you. So do you, Maru. Your freaking wife is stuck in anarchy, and you both own a bakery and a restaurant.
Oh, I ask this once more, spy. Give yourself up and stop this. I know what I must do. I can't allow you to harm any more innocent people who don't wish to be a part of the Federation. So please, spy, just give yourself up. I won't, and I will never stop until the Federation has full control. Then I have no choice. I'm sorry, spy.
Dude. Demoman, I don't think you took the shot, man. You like, no, he's my friend. I'd have been like, I teleported and I've been like, I'm shooting you in the back. Oh, you're getting shot in the back. Motherfucker, get ready to feel all the lead going through. I'm gonna take your dream. Da-da. Gonna destroy you now, and then I'm gonna go for the Federation, and then I'm gonna take your fucking cloak and shit. Don't you still have the dead ringer? Yeah, I do, but I don't really use it for anything. The trade-off is just not. The trade-off isn't worth it. Basically. But you know. Fuck this motherfucker!
Spy, why did it have to come to this? Why? Why did you have to betray us to join the Federation? They are only using you. Can't you see that? I only hope you come to see the truth. And come back to us, my friend. So many memories gone, all the good times gone. To see you finally gone, it hurts deeply. But thank you. Thank you, our friend, for everything, for all the fun times. Thank you, our friend. 15A, I thank you so very much for everything. We will always love and miss you, our friend. Goodbye, our friend.
Rest in peace, 15 AI. We had some good times. We had some weird times. The boss had very awesome times, but we don't got time. We don't got time to talk about all of that. See you guys later. I don't buy Demoman's nice guy act, but for right now, he's under surveillance. So, we shall see you guys later. And yeah, we're doing surveillance again. So, this is Bugsy Prime, aka the Master Commander of the Middleman Institute. A middleman fights, a middleman stands, folks. I'll see you later. Hey Bugsy, are you going back to the freaking Minty Men Parade? Yeah, I am, man. After this, after I put this video up, we're going back out, and I'm freaking. You know what I gotta do? It's a non-stop party parading in the plaza right now. I'm freaking hyped, but I gotta end this. See you guys later. Peace, like chaos grease.